The next one is in a complete different industry. It's called Wuji Games. Stephen Catter will come and present the company. This is a regenerative gaming NFT metaverse. Play a game, plant a tree, earn a token. Where is Stephen? Go.
Well, thank you all for being here. My name is Stephen Cutter, and I'll be going into Earth Defender in a minute, our first NFT metaverse, but I want to share with you why I created this, right? This is a process of over 10 years of my life of creating this game, and it's really, life is a game, right? We play by these rules that were set upon us for ages, for eons, and it goes back to the story of money, right? So money is a man-made construct, and we put our own value systems on it. Initially, we just traded. We had metric systems that counted with the little ticker you had in kindergarten. That was the first form of currency. Then we formed coins. Then we had gold, and then you land. And so really all currency is energy, right? So when you look at the energy and what we've been using currency for over the last 150 years, it's been mainly for the benefit of the few, and it's been destructing the planet, right? So about 10 years ago, I got into my life's work around sustainability and regenerative agriculture, and I started studying all the systems that I felt were wrong, from our economic systems to our education systems to our transportation systems, our energy systems. I wanted to know what was wrong with the world. You know, I wanted to figure out how can we make this world a better place. And when you add the bottom precursor is, what are we valuing with our money? Why are we doing the things we're doing? So why I created Earth Defenders was to create a new game, right? A game where we can all benefit the Earth, and by benefiting the Earth, you can actually make money. So I'll get right into it. So I got into blockchain about 5 years ago when I was building a social impact rideshare company. And I met the founder of the Earth Dollar, which was a cryptocurrency that was backed by natural capital accounting. And natural capital accounting is a simple accounting principle that's been a 25-year study through the World Bank and the UN. And actually, the Rockefellers just announced their first natural asset company on the New York Stock Exchange a couple of weeks ago. So what natural capital accounting does is it changes capitalism. It puts value on carbon sequestered, on oxygen produced, biodiversity created, water purified, storm surge protection. So we can now improve the Earth, put it on the blockchain, and actually earn value for the more good you do. So that is the precursor to Earth Defenders. I'll get into this. Right now we have an NFT metaverse coming out in November. We're releasing our first NFT Earth Drop October 31st, Halloween, at COP26 in Glasgow. So what is regenerative gaming? So imagine you can play a game, and all the contributions in the game, instead of just going towards a company, a third of them are going to go towards real-world positive actions. So we're creating basically a reward system for doing good, and I wanted to make it as simple as possible. Imagine you just play a game, plant trees, and earn money. That's what we created. The opportunity, I've been on this for over 3 years as far as gaming and blockchain, right? Before NFTs were really a thing, before gaming and blockchain were really a thing, I spent a lot of time in a room with my gaming friends just talking about how we can use gaming to benefit the world. And I'm also the founder of the World Hemp Alliance, so you can imagine some of the other substances we use to create this game. But we have all different types of things we're going to come out with. So we have G-commerce. So imagine you can use these tokens inside the game to buy real green goods. You can stake your tokens for the trees. Think of it like a pension plan for the trees. You can even stake it to your characters. And then we're also, down the road, we're going to create like high finance tools like green bonds. Imagine people can invest into the earth and hold it there and make money over the course of the tree's life. So we built a whole regenerative rewards platform, an API plugin. This will also be good for like e-commerce. So imagine like on Shopify, if you want to put this in your cart as a merchant, every time someone makes a purchase, we can trigger a tree getting planted and then have a token. Think of it as a credit card rewards platform for the earth. There we go. I want to make it simple as possible to do good in the world. Everyone wants to do good, right? But no one knows where to act. How do you do good in the world from your couch? So we've created basically a plugin that's good for, like I mentioned, e-commerce, but also for gaming. This can be plugged into other games as well. So any game that wants to do good in the world can use this plugin. It'll also be for tree planting partners. So tree planters normally just get donations, right? And the donors don't get anything back besides a tax write-off. With our platform, they'll get an NFT that's attached to that tree as well. I mentioned a little bit about natural capital accounting before, and like I said, these are some of the things that are going to be tracked and traced. We have a dashboard that will be coming out, so you'll be able to see where your tree gets planted, who planted it, and you'll also be able to verify the impact. Many global organizations have been working on this. The World Bank by 2030 is switching to this accounting principle. We're doing it differently, putting it on the blockchain with the aim to create, think of a universal basic income. So we built a game, Earth Defenders. It's similar to Minecraft. I'll show you the quick demo. But we want to teach people real Earth positive skills. So you can learn permaculture, you can learn agroforestry, you can learn how to build your own house. And all in-game transactions, like I said, will go to real world things. And you can gamify Metaverse to no end. You know, you can breed your plants, you can breed your animals, you can share, you can trade, you can have a storefront in the game, you can do concerts in the game. And we're also we just partnered with Give Nation, which is teaches children the power of giving. They got a curriculum K through 15 or through 18, and they're also our nonprofit fiscal sponsor, so we'll even be able to get donations for this. This is the game Metaverse. So we're selling 10,000 pieces of Earth inside the game up until the end of the year. The first 500 will be released on October 31st. You'll start off with a bare piece of land in the game. This gentleman will teach you how to plant plants, how to capture rainwater, how to build your own house. So we're even looking to get it STEM accredited so it can be put in schools. And I've been in the green space for 10 years, so I have a lot of green partners that are going to be pushing this out through their networks. One of my senior advisors, Annie Gecki, she's one of the founding members of the Green Party and the International Green Party, so she's going to be putting this out through all her network. And I can imagine a lot of kids in these groups are going to want to play games. And we can even create media around it. Imagine kids are going to be yelling at their mom, Mom, I need to play the game to save the planet, leave me alone. And also earn money. I already mentioned the Earth Drop. We'll also be doing monthly Earth Drops for new characters, new weapons. We have groups of artists. I'm a big art fan, so artists will be able to create stuff in the game and also earn income from the initial sales, but also residual sales. Earth positive playing. Imagine playing for the planet. Some of our milestones. I created this concept initially at the World Economic Forum 3 years ago at a hackathon around blockchain, where we made the first protocol, proof of karma, or proof of chi, where every time a tree got planted, a coin would get minted, and it would be attached to the GPS location, who planted it, where it was planted, what type of tree it was, the age of the tree. So I've been in the tracking impact space and in blockchain for over 5 years now. That's my whole world. I've done another event in Chicago around SDG and gaming, and now we actually have our own metaverse, and we're ready to launch it. Here's some of the go-to-market strategy. So our four main categories of promoting this are to gamers, right, and influencers. About half of all media now is through gaming. Also, all the Earth positive groups. Blockchain communities are kind of third in our network, but they'll be there, and then also artists. I built out an international network of change makers in this space, both in blockchain and tree planting. I can't tell you how many calls I've been on about planting trees in my life. And so our first partner is with Eden Projects. They planted over 700 million trees. They'll be planted, mangrove trees will be planted in Africa, and it only costs about 10 cents to plant a tree with them. I'm also partnered with Seeds. It's a regenerative currency. Divi Project is a partner. Give Nation I mentioned. Art Community is one of our art directors, going to be onboarding all of our artists. Here's some of the team. Greg's been in blockchain and studying all different types of DeFi, yield farming, staking, anything you think of for about 3-5 years now. Joshua's a data scientist. Alan built the first carbon exchange on blockchain. He's like Mr. Natural Capital Accounting. Gotham's head of our marketing. He's got Gotham Buddha Marketing. Thatcher is our innovation officer. He's Mr. Regenerative. He knows like everything about the earth. And then we have Charmaine and Haley, our community directors. Here's some of our advisors. Reiki, who I mentioned, who's one of the founders of Seeds. Rob's been a friend and a partner with this for over 3 years now. Luke Stokes probably was one of the top developers in this space. That has a good heart as well. Jake is our gaming partner. Games Interactive is out of the UK. We basically just forked the game they've already built for our purposes. Arnaud St. Paul is with Give Nation. And Vishal is, he built the intranet for Unilever. He's one of our technology advisors. And that's the long and short of it for Wuji Games. What I ask of you all is to come play a new game. Play a game that benefits the earth and also have some fun doing it. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen, for... Oh, no, you have to leave that over there, please. Thank you very much. For that interesting project linking blockchain, gaming, tree planting, and sustainability, which is the problem we all have right now going forward in this world.